Welcome to my presentation. Janet Rangi, thank you so much for subscribing. Remember to subscribe if you haven't. If you are new on this page, thank you so much for finding my page. Thank you for finding me here on YouTube. You have nothing to lose, you have everything to gain. The topic today, the little known secrets, okay? The little known secret, in fact, I must say cheap visa that no one tells you. And Janet is going to break it down real quick. And some of you have watched my video, especially if you're on the other side on Facebook, you saw my video. It went viral to the millions, and you think I'm talking about the language. I've talked to you how I came to America, the English program. When I shared that story, I don't know why people liked it. It was okay. It was a good way of coming to America that people didn't know. And I'm here to present another one, yet another one. Okay, this is a little known secret. It's true. And I'm not saying this based on guesswork. I'm saying this based on experience. I've looked at the data. You know me, I love science. I love numbers. I go and check the data and I come and present. Okay. I've looked at the data and I know how many people come on these visas. Most of these people come from other advanced countries. And I think as I explain the visa, you'll understand why. Okay. So I want to tell you this kind of visa. Can anyone guess which visa? I want to involve you now that you've watched Janet for a long time. Caroline, welcome. Tech Life, welcome. Okay. Okay. Tech, I love you back. Okay. Hi, Janet. Victoria is here. Amadou is here. Damaris is here. Okay. Hi, please tell us the school you went to do English program, Janet. And Caroline, please give us a fresh video on how to change a B to F1 when already in the United States. Very nice. And by the way, I do all that. Okay. You can just take a shortcut. If you come here, you just book consultation on janerangi.com. The emails are there, the numbers are there. But yes, I will do just for Caroline. Only Caroline. Caroline will make me leave what I'm doing and come on YouTube and do that. Okay, so welcome. The school I went to for the English college was called St. Michael's College. But remember, that was a long time ago. It was called thank you for asking that question. You brought memories in my head. It was called St. Michael's College in Colchester. How do they pronounce Colchester? I don't know. In Vermont, basically. Okay. It was close to Burlington, Vermont. Okay. That is where I came. St. Michael's College, Vermont. You'll find the city. That is where Janet came to America. Okay. All right. All right, graphic designing schools in USA, if you can do a video on that. Thank you so much for your contribution. I will do all those videos for you. So let me go to the topic. Which visa are we talking about? I'll talk from the beginning to end. I'm going to talk about today a visa called, no one guessed. Jerry did not guess. This visa is called an M1 visa. No one guessed. M1 visa. Okay, what is an M1 visa? It's a visa given to international students, keyword, international students, to come and study in the United States. And you'll be like, hey, Janet, I thought students come on F1 visa. You're correct. Students come in on M1, M for mother, M1, correct. What is the difference between M1 and F1? I don't describe F1. If you want me to do a video on F1, please keep following Janet Rangi and I'll come and describe F1 in detail. But that one we know. Most of you are making applications for F1. No one comes here to do M1. And I've looked at the number. So my titles is not exaggerated. I've looked at how many people come from the Sunshine Continent. I've looked at how many people come from Asia. I've looked at how many people come from Europe. In fact, most people come from Europe on that visa compared to the Sunshine Continent, okay? More people come from Japan, South Korea on that visa compared to the continent. So Janet likes, I like statistics, I like science, okay? Now, M1 visa is the visa we are going to describe in this video. I did not waste your time, thank you. What is an M1 visa? It's a student visa given to international students. What is the difference? Okay, M1 visa, when you come to the United States and study on this visa, you do not get credit. Okay, what is credit? It means you go to class, you learn the skill, but they will not grade you. They don't expect you to do what? To get a degree certificate. No grades are given. Okay, so in US, we use the word credit a lot. I'm thinking you guys use report cards or results. So they don't give you any credit in terms of grading you, but you will learn the skill. How they will make sure, I don't know. Probably they'll give you graduation and a certificate in the end. So no, that's the difference. When you come to America on F1, you're going to a university or a college and you're expected to show up in class and there'll be a grading system. M1 mostly is for vocational schools, and you are more likely to get an associate degree, okay, or a certificate from a community college or a technical school that offers vocational courses. And yes, flight school is also a vocational skill. If you want to learn how to fly a helicopter, yes, you can come on M1. Okay, understand? So are we understanding what an M1 visa is? You come on that. Number two, it's usually short. It can be 4 months, it can be 6 months, it can be 1 year. Okay, so how do you get it? You make an application in a vocational school or a trade school. You know, trade schools is what you call home technical schools. There are those schools that teach plumbing. There are those teachers that teach what? Catering. You know, those are called trade schools. Sewing. You understand? So it has to be that kind of school. Okay. Or it can be a community college. Okay. You can get 4 months, 6 months, or the school will determine how long the course is. How about that? What will be the next step? Once you qualify, most of you do. And don't start asking me, what do you do? Most of you qualify. Okay. You just want a skill, you qualify. Okay, the school will give you something called an I-20. Just like F1 students, okay, you are applying to schools, you get F1, right? M1 is the same thing, you get I-20. Okay, that is what you take to the embassy. It will tell them how much to pay. It will tell them how long. Some of you who've been lacking bank statements, okay, and you just need a skill. I met some of you who actually do not care about graduating, but you just want to learn a skill. This is a good visa for you, okay? Now, if it's 4 months, then we are just talking of tuition of about 5,000. Don't quote me, it depends with the school, but it's a short course. So once you get the I-20, you present that where? To the embassy. Okay, you'll follow the same rules, just like F1. I'm thinking the bank statement for this one will be much less. That is why the title today is The Little Known Secret. In fact, I need to change it. What was the video? It's true. It's cheaper than F1. And if you want to be a professor, this is not for you. If you want a master's program, of course, this is not for you. If you want a bachelor's degree, this is not for you. This is for vocational people who want to learn a skill. They probably want to start a business back home and they want to learn some business skills. Maybe they are rich, they need to fly a helicopter. They'll come and learn that skill. They have an employer who needs some information on taxation. They'll bring you very quick, sponsor you for 4 months. You learn, you go back. Do you understand? Okay. Now, of course, my videos cover my people who follow me. I know them inside out. So when I'm doing a video, I try to cover as much ground as possible. And if you are following me, consider to subscribe if you are here for the first time. Okay. Now, let's go. When you come here. Okay. Janet, can you work? M1, you cannot work on campus. You cannot work off campus. Okay. Janet just compares notes for you so you know. But I will not care because that is a short course. How can I compare a course that I'm coming for months with someone who's coming for 2 years? Am I encouraging someone? Okay, how do you find these trade schools? By looking for them. But of course, Janet is here. You just come to janetrangi67@gmail.com and we look for you. I mean, you can take shortcuts. That's up to you. Janet presents the information. You do it yourself. But if you want her time away from the computer, you just go there to the email and we take care of you. Options. Okay. Now, you don't work. How many of you have followed me and I talk about F1? You can work on campus. You can apply for that. No, this one, no. Okay, but remember, it's a short course. What does it mean? You can afford it. Most of you can afford it. Good news, don't you think? Okay, now you're here. Okay, you complete the course. Remember, F1, you can have something called OPT. Janet, can someone have OPT, optional practical training with M1? Yes, and yes. Of course, you have to compare notes, uscis.gov for more information. Okay, I'm just telling you off head what I know. Sometimes I have too much information and I always forget to come and do it in my videos. And when I remember, I'm like, let me do it. Yes, you can do OPT. What is OPT for those who are newbies on Janet Rangi? It's like an internship. This is given to all international students after they graduate from an American school. Okay, for F1, let's say you did business administration. It means you can find a job legally with a work permit and work in any course that is related to business administration for a period of what? 1 year. Legally. Anywhere in the United States. If your school was anywhere, somewhere in the South, you can work anywhere in the East, anywhere you want for 1 year. That is when you hear Janet saying STEM has been increased from 18 months or 17 months to 3 years. That's what we mean. It means you can do internship now for 3 years if you're in STEM. M1, I think it's 30 days for every 4 months, if I'm not wrong. So if you came for a course that is 4 months, you can get internship for 1 month. If you came for a course that is 8 months, you can get 60 days. I think that is the increment. But the whole point here is yes, 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 and yes. You can get OPT, which is optional practical training. It's like internship after graduation. Now you finished trade school, you finished your community college, associate's degree, wherever brought you on M1 visa. Yes, you can do OPT. That's it. Okay? All right. Can you change? I don't think so. But it's already a student visa. What else can you change to? Then it has to be other visas, big ones. You see how you change from B1 visiting visa to this, so you're already a student. Can you change to regular F1? I didn't do enough research, I'll be honest on that one. But I think the answer is no. Because I know my clients, when I have time, that's why when we tell you to subscribe on channels, this is what we exactly mean. You cannot watch one video and expect me to have all the answers. Yes, most of the time I have all the answers. But remember, if you subscribe and follow me, I can come and fix a record. Okay, I can come and fix a record. I can come and add more information and say, if you watched my video last time, because sometimes I'm too busy, I can't link everything here for you. So it's your responsibility to subscribe and make sure you watch most of the videos, because if I come with updates, I will fix past records. If there are any changes that were correct 5 years now, and I notice there are changes, I'll come here on these videos and do for you. Okay, so yes, you can work, but after graduation. Okay, you cannot change because it's already a student visa. M1 is a student visa. You get I-20 just like any other college or university. Okay, so now you understand what an M1 visa. Very cost effective. Okay, so my video, what was the title? Anyone tell me the title? Just a reminder, my Janet, you said to talk about how to work while in a community college. Okay, but I think, okay, that will come on a, stay tuned for a video on how to pay fees. I keep on referring people to my old videos, but let me come here probably tomorrow. So come back, I'll do a video on how to pay for colleges and universities in the United States. I'll do a comprehensive video from beginning to end so that some of you stop fearing to come. Okay, my goal today was to introduce to you M1 visa. Little known secret, and I've done my research and I know how many people come through the embassy on that visa. There are very few. And to me, I think it's because you don't know about this visa. You keep on struggling for PhDs that will cost you 50,000. Well, a PhD, you need a PhD, you can't do M1. But if you're just needing something, a skill, quick, and go back, of course. Okay, M1 is a way to go. M1 is a way to come through. Okay, so do you have any questions? I want to keep this one short, sweet and short. You got the point. What else can Janet say? I think I covered everything from admission to the I-20 to going to the embassy. Okay, you book an appointment under I-20, international student. You come to a vocational school, community college. They'll not give you any credits like F1. Okay, you cannot work on campus or off campus, but the period is so short. So obviously, most people can afford this. After graduation, yes, you can work. Okay, and the duration is shorter, but it's in increments of 4 months. Okay, changing that visa maybe to other big visas like green card, maybe, or other opportunities. Okay, maybe. All right, and that's it. Non-immigrant student in M1 status is not eligible to change his or her status to F1. Correct. And it makes sense. It's already a student visa. I just said that. Thank you, Damaris, for sharing. Okay. But they can change to other visas. Go to Damaris, comment. Damaris, thank you for sharing. If you successfully change B1 to F1, can your dependent get F2? Correct. Correct, correct, correct. Smart people on Janet Rangi. I love your comments. Caroline, that is absolutely correct. I do that personally with the schools that accept to change status, and I help my people with that, okay? Always F1 goes with F2 if you have dependents. Okay, yes, they get F2 and they get I-20s. But you have to be ready to pay the money for them. Just know your bank statement will be bigger. Some schools will say for each extra applicant, extra kid 5,000, spouse 5,000. So if you have a husband and 2 kids and they needed 25,000, after you add husband, 30,000 plus 2 kids, 40,000. You get the point. Bye, guys. Let me not take your time. Go to work. All the best. Merci beaucoup. Kwaherini. Muchas gracias. Asanteni sana. Zikomo. And thank you so much for coming on my videos. Always subscribe. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. My goal is to leave you better than you found me. How about that? Always. Always. Okay? All right. Oh, Take Life is like, don't go. I'll be here tomorrow. Okay, and I enjoy your company too. But if I make long videos, people don't watch them a lot. But if they see only 16 minutes, they're like, okie dokie. Okay, I'll come with more information. Damaris, lovely evening. Thank you guys. I love you so much. Keep following. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.